Nancy and I went to Athens, Greece for 2 nights in the summer of 2024 before our 7-night Greek island cruise. We wanted a hotel in the Plaka neighborhood of Athens, which is pretty central to many of the historical, popular Greek tourist attractions such as this, the Parthenon, also known as the Temple of Athena, Parthenos on top of the Acropolis. We wanted to save money and use our Marriott Bonvoy points, so we decided to give the new hotel in the Plaka neighborhood of Athens a try. Hi, it's Dan from Nancy Dan Travel the World. We could not find many reviews of the hotel where we stayed for 2 nights in Athens, Greece called the New Hotel. It had very good reviews on its website, but one never knows. So we decided to document our experiences, both the good and the disappointing, including our detailed room tour towards the end of the video, so you can decide for yourself if the New Hotel is for you on your next stay in Athens, Greece. And as you proceed through this video review, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, where we take you on world travel adventures to the popular and the not so well known destinations around the world. First things first, let's get the whole Marriott Bonvoy situation out of the way so we can then focus on the hotel and our room. During our stay in May 2024, the New Hotel in Athens was part of Marriott Bonvoy's Design Hotel. I admit I did not do my research well enough before our stay, so I was very disappointed that as a lifetime Titanium Elite Bonvoy member, Design Hotels do not offer lounge access or a complimentary breakfast. Now that might sound petty to you, but this one is big for Nancy and I, since we like a good hearty breakfast before starting our day out and about playing tourist. Yet, per the design-hotels.marriott.com website, benefits we were to expect to receive at Design Hotels include bonus points, welcome gift, room upgrades subject to availability. What we did actually receive was 500 points per night. Not sure if that was the bonus points or the welcome gift for Titanium Elite Bonvoy status members. Regardless, I just wanted to let other Marriott Bonvoy members know what to expect and not to expect. Now, if you're looking for an overall rating of this hotel and our experience right now without going through the rest of this video, then here you go. We would give it a 3.5 out of 5. Now, the good. The location in Plaka is great, but there are a lot of other hotels in the Plaka neighborhood of Athens at similar or less cost from our research. From the New Hotel, we walked to the start of our tour of the Acropolis, to our Greek food tour, Panathinaikos Stadium, the Hellenic Parliament to see the changing of the guards, and more. The walk to the start of our guided tour of the Acropolis and the Acropolis Museum, a must-see while in Athens, was only 0.6 of a mile as shown here. The outside of the New Hotel is nondescript. It was mere chance that I found I had actually taken a picture while outside of the hotel signage. Architecturally, the exterior of the New Hotel is so bland that I'm showing you this picture instead, which is what we used as our landmark 1 block away from the New Hotel. The decor inside was unique and artistic, repurposing materials during the last refurbishment as you see here in the lobby. Our room was clean, yet I'd have a hard time imagining that it was upgraded per Marriott Bonvoy benefits policy in any way, which was surprising since the hotel did not appear to be full during our entire stay. The disappointing? There were several. The single elevator for guests to access the guest rooms, or the celebrated rooftop restaurant, did make waiting for an elevator a little long, especially with the hotel not crowded. The hallways were super dark, as in so little lighting it was hard to see, just like this. Be aware of this if you have any difficulties with your eyesight. I've not adjusted this video clip at all, so you see what we actually encountered in the hallways. A really dark hallway can mean nothing, or it can mean that the hotel is trying to hide something. I'll save the detailed room tour that we filmed during our stay after the review of the hotel itself. The rooftop restaurant and bar is called the Art Lounge Restaurant. For the first of our 2-night stay, we decided to try the rooftop restaurant because all the pictures from the hotels and Marriott's website showed this. Okay, I get it. We've never been to Athens. It was our first time. Doesn't this look like the Acropolis? I took this from our table in the restaurant. It's not the Acropolis. I noticed something odd when we sat down. I mentioned to Nancy that I thought the base of the Acropolis was all rock. Why was there so much green at the base?
It is because this is a picture of Lycabettus Hill, not the Acropolis.
This is the Acropolis, from the other side of the restaurant that had only a couple of tables. For the uneducated, it would have been nice if Marriott's website or the hotel's website indicated that all these pictures it was displaying was not of the Acropolis, but instead was of the Lycabettus Hill that they used in their promotional picture. Yeah, my bad, but now you know.
Here's what Nancy and I had for our light dinner on the rooftop restaurant at the new hotel.
Our meal started with their bread service, as you see here, which was quite tasty. I had an appetizer called burrata, as I wasn't really hungry. It was refreshing. While Nancy had an entree called lobster giovezzi in a spicy sauce. For dessert, I had the pavola, a light dessert with edible gold-colored flakes, while Nancy had chocolate ice cream for dessert. With an adult beverage each, the entire bill came to exactly 100 euros before tip. That's a little pricey, but then perhaps not. Yet it was more than we wanted to spend. At least now you know what it will cost you if you have what we have. Okay, now for the detailed tour of the room we were assigned, room 103.
Hi, here we are at the new hotel, Athens, Greece, and here's our review of the room that they gave us. You're staying here on Marriott Bonvoy Points, and you can see what we received. So it is, hotel here, room 103. Remember that, in case you decide you want to stay here. All right, this will be a mixed review, so you are aware. I've not done a review like this in quite a long time. Okay, so into the room immediately on your right, you have the sink, sleeve, makeup mirror, and a couple of hooks here. But just so you know, how much space is this? And this is where Nancy and I are both staying here, and most of her stuff is not here. Kind of crowded with not much stuff here. Just remember that. Where's her stuff? Well, Nancy's toiletries are over here. We'll come back to that. Okay. So, closets. Decent sized closet. Shelves. Not too sure how comfortable I am that they have a 30-pack of Raid here in the room. That's interesting. And it should be noted, way down here, this is where got the hairdryer. And if you want to use some guest slippers while you're here and a shoehorn, that's a nice touch. As I said, this is a mixed review. Not all bad, not all good. All right, let's go to the bathroom. Nice towels. There's the toilet. 2 paper towel holders. That's a nice touch. So where's the shower? Shower's over here. It is actually a double shower. This is pretty cool. Got both the rainforest and I can't remember what you call this one. You can take it off and do whatever that the rainforest doesn't do for you. And then over here, another rainforest shower, separate water. So again, you can have multiple showers in here. Do note, we have not showered since 7 a.m. this morning. It's now about 7 p.m. We've been out all day, and there is still standing water over here. So, something to be aware of. All right, let's come to the main area. So on the wall, they have these interesting collection of blue dots, and they actually, if you step back here, can be turned on, which can be cool. There's also nice underbalanced light here. All right,
So I mentioned, okay, so I mentioned I'd come back to Nancy's toiletries over there. Major disappointment with this room, and there are several, is this area is a bit more than my arm's length. So what is that? 2.5 feet? This is our second night here, and I'd have to say at least 6 to 8 times, yesterday and today, well, Nancy is in this area, the makeup and that, we keep bumping into each other. Or when I'm over here with the coffee, Nancy wants to get by, she bumps into me. This is an extremely narrow area. Okay, going into the living area of the room, if you will. So on either side, which is very nice to see, there is a night table, there's the levers for the lights, electrical outlet. You can see we're using ours over here, over there. The bed, it's comfortable, nice pillows. My point of contention here is this is incredibly small. Now sure, at least they have one on both sides, but this is very, very small. At least 3 to 4 times last night in the dark I was reaching for something and knocked something over to the ground. So at least there's something, but it could be improved. Our view, again, this is the room we booked on Marriott Bonvoy points. And for the record, because I know some of you, or a lot of you who are watching this are Marriott Bonvoy, had Marriott Bonvoy status. My status is lifetime titanium. So with this small room, even by European standards, and yes, I've traveled in Europe for work and pleasure many times, this is the view we have. And this is the first floor. So there, if you crane your neck a little bit, you get to see a historic building across the road. Well, that's pretty cool. This chair, initially when I walked in, I thought this was leading to a ladder to a second floor. No, it's just their design. And again, as you've seen earlier in this review, it's a hotel. It's got funky design. The new hotel in Athens, Greece. Not sure how new it is, however. Other factors to consider. Why are all these here? Well, those are not ours. Those were in the minibar. But when they do that, the minibar is full. And we need to put some of our stuff in there. So we had to take them out. And yet, hope they don't charge us. That'll be interesting checking out. Nice large safe. One of the larger ones, you can put laptops in there. No problem at all. That's really nice. Coffee machine with various coffees. Works well, gets decent coffee. We had 3 cups of coffee and plates yesterday. Now for some reason we have 2. Okay. Small screen TV with flat TV. This was kind of cool. Open this drawer and look. Wine glasses, water glasses, bottle opener, and stir sticks. That's a pretty cool feature. I like that. Here, an empty drawer. So again, lots of shelving. That's what I can tell you. Oh yes, we did receive a bottle of water each on our nightstand when we checked in. Tonight, night 2. Nope. That bottle of water, that's mine. I paid. We have about 2 of them for €1 each. The bottles of water here are price controlled, which is actually interesting. So all in all, overall review of this room. You've seen some of the nice aspects, you've seen some of the not so nice aspects. Would I recommend it? Well, this hotel's got a great location, as described earlier. Remember though, other drawbacks in addition to this room, it's got just the one elevator, which we've had to wait sometimes for several minutes. Other times it was right there. If you can overlook the drawbacks and the cost, and that you may get this room with this view, would I stay here again? Well, we're here just for 2 nights. And if it's a short-term stay for 2 nights or less, if I'm playing tourist, as I am, as Nancy and I are right now, then yes, go to the location. It's great. But if I'm staying here any longer than 2 nights, and I think twice about it. So if you're going to Athens for a couple of nights, say 36 hours, playing tourist, and want to make the most of your time there, what should you do? In this video, Nancy and I share with you what we did on our 36 hours in Athens, Greece, before departing for the port on our 7-night Greek island cruise.
So go ahead and click to watch that video right now to help you with your adult world travel plans in Athens, Greece. Or here's another video for you from our World Travel Adventures for Adults if you prefer. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.